everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel where today we are convening for something slightly different. So for all the new viewers who are here, a few years ago, back when I started posting on this channel again, I think it was about 4.5 years ago, which is crazy, I recorded my A-levels results day reaction and it went a little something like this.
I'm looking in. That's not great. I didn't get it, guys. I'm clearing. I got BCC. It's not good. I'm gonna cry. Okay, so in school they gave me ACC, which is what I predicted. A for psych and then CEC for 2 hours, but then I got BCC as my actual result. I thought I got ACC as well. I'm going for clearing. I think I might. There's no point appealing, is there? There isn't. I don't think it's gonna go higher. I'm gonna try and find some clearing options. Bye guys.
So yeah, as you could see, I told my friend to cut the clip early because essentially I didn't get into my firm or insurance choices and I ended up in clearing. And for those of you who don't know or who haven't seen the system in a while, UCAS doesn't show you the grades you get, it just shows your firm and insurance, and it says like you did not get into any of your choices, you're now in clearing, which is a very ominous message. So I didn't know what was happening, if I got all U's or if I got like D's or whatever. So I was like in shock, so I told my friend to cut the clip. So in light of that, I thought we'll have a full circle moment and I would record my results for my degree because the next 2 weeks determine my final degree class, which is scary, but I think it will be a fun full circle video to film. So today's reaction is for one of my modules called Intellectual Disabilities. It is a 100% exam and I am receiving the results right now. So I figured I would record my reaction, then next week I receive my other exams results and then my dissertation results, which is the last thing I receive, and it will form my whole degree class, which we will react to together. Fingers crossed, so let's open these results. And I purposefully made sure I haven't looked at it beforehand so I get an authentic reaction, even though the results have probably been out for a couple hours now. And as that opens, I guess I would talk about how I found the exam. I found it particularly difficult. I can hand on heart say that it was one of the most difficult exams of my degree. This and the next week's exam. So they definitely saved the worst till last. So I'm not feeling too confident, but I am confident in my own abilities, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping that I wrote enough to pull through and to kind of just get the results I need. And I need a minimum of a 2-1 across my whole degree class to get into the postgraduate course, which I won't mention because that video is not up yet, but I need a minimum of a 2-1 in my overall degree class. So fingers crossed that I receive that at a minimum, but I am aiming for a first. Okay, we're on the page. Okay, time to open it. Okay, I got a 75. Okay, that's a first. I'm happy with that. I got a first. I'm happy with that because I hated this exam so much. So I was expecting like a 2-1 or something like that. So I'm happy with a first. Okay. All right, so that's one reaction out of the way. I'm sorry it's not an overwhelmed, like over the top reaction, but that's kind of how it goes with module grades, I think. I think the biggest reaction will be the dissertation and overall degree class grade. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Okay, so today the social diary results are being released. In fact, they have already been released. I haven't looked at it, but I got the email to say to check the assessment portal because they have been released. So I'm gonna go check that now. For this exam specifically, this was one of the ones that I was more afraid of. The intellectual disabilities one from the last clip, I was especially afraid of that one. So in terms of ranking, the intellectual disabilities one was my worst or hardest exam of my degree. Then this one would be second. Then the first assignment for this module would be third. So the last two modules of my degree were the hardest. So I'm really nervous to open this exam result, especially because this is worth 80% of my module. So quite a large margin. So I'm just logging in now. Very nervous. Okay, time to open it. Okay, I got first. Okay, I'm happy with that. I got a 70. So in the first exam for this module, I got a 95. Which is the highest exam, or it's the highest grade I've ever gotten. So to get a first now, that averages me out to a really high first. I'm super happy with that. Okay, that's all I needed. I needed a first. Okay, that's done. And then tomorrow is my dissertation exam result, or my dissertation assessment results, which is the last ever grade I'm going to receive for my undergraduate degree. And everything is riding on that dissertation result because it's worth 40 credits, so it's worth a large chunk of my degree. So that is the big one, and that is tomorrow. But yay, we got it first. Woo. Okay, that's pretty good. So it's a weight lifted off my shoulders because the two exams that I hated are done now, over with. We're done with it. Yay, I got a first. 70, let's go. I know my reactions aren't like over the top or like, oh my gosh, I got a first, oh my gosh, I got this grade. I am, like, on the inside, I am happy with a first because especially for this exam, I don't know if any of you guys have seen the video yet, but the video directly before this one, I think, yeah, the video directly before this one, I recorded during this exam, like my last day of my degree, my last exam of my degree, and I was very sick while I was writing my exam. So to be, you know, super sick, super like ill and like horrible feeling, and to transform that into a first class assessment is a pretty special feeling. But I just don't have over the top reactions. I'm quite I don't know, I guess I'm quite toned down with my reactions, but that's just how I am. But obviously, like, there are some things that really get me to be like, oh my gosh, like, oh, like what? And that will be in a different video where I did have a reaction like that, and it is coming soon. But yeah, I am super happy with that. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for the grand finale of my degree, the dissertation result. See you guys there. So today is the day. Today is my degree results day, and this is going to be my live reaction today, like it was yesterday and in the clip before that from last week. And I'm really nervous because I don't have a very good track record with results day, or results days plural. For context, for my GCSEs, for English language specifically, which is my strength, and so I thought I would get, you know, a decent grade, but I ended up getting a 4, which equates to about a C in the old system, bearing in mind I was predicted 7s and 8s, but my school saw that I was close to the next grade boundary up, the 5, so they offered a free remark, and I thought, yes please, like, remark it. And then it ended up going from a 4 to a 7 after results day. So after I'd kind of been like, oh, I got a 4, like, I'm not happy about that, and then it ended up going up to a 7. So I didn't have a good track record that day in terms of like reactions. Overall I did good, like, I'm happy with my results. But it was just like that slight dampener on the day. And A-level results day, that was a shocker. because of COVID and lockdown and like the way results day happened. You know, you had to open your results before you got to school because of the whole COVID footfall thing. Like only a few groups of people could go in at a time. I think it was alphabetical or by class or something like that. So I had to open my results like on the way walking to school, and the live reaction is here on YouTube. And spoiler alert, I didn't get into any university. I ended up in clearing because we never sat our A-level exams, so they made a mixture of grades from our mocks and like general classwork. And bearing in mind, I don't know about you, but no one really tries in mocks because you're adding extra stress and pressure to yourself for no reason. Obviously you want to like try as much as you can in mocks, but no one puts their 100% full effort into a mock exam. At least I don't. Because it's just extra added anxiety and pressure, and I already have enough anxiety as it is, so I don't really try that much in my mocks. So I ended up on results day, I had originally an ACC, then it got lowered to a BCC after moderation, which cost me my firm and insurance choices. Then after results day, literally I think 2 or 3 days after, it went back up to the center assessments grades to ACC, which I think I could have got into my insurance with, which sucks because it's like, you know, if it was gonna go back up anyway, like they cost me a spot and I ended up in clearing. But I'm happy I ended up in clearing because I ended up where I am today. I ended up in my uni through clearing, but I ended up on the same course that I had applied to anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, not a great track record for any kind of results day, so I'm just hoping nothing goes wrong today and there's no surprises. Just hoping that results day today goes in a somewhat positive direction. I don't want to jinx anything too much, but I'm on a good positive trajectory right now, so I'm hoping it follows that trend, because it would be a shame to fall at the last hurdle at the grand finale. But yeah, that's enough rambling from me. I don't know when the results actually gets released, so I will reconvene with you when I get the email to check the portal. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. So past me, in case you're wondering what past you was eating on this lovely results day, you were eating a pecan pie with a cup of tea, of course, and an Actimel. Yeah, that's what you're eating for your results day. Oh, the exposure. So okay, the results are out. I haven't looked at mine, but I got the email to say they are out. So this is my live degree results day reaction. I'm nervous. I'm just logging on now. While that loads, thoughts, feelings, what are we doing? I am feeling nervous, but I am feeling positive and optimistic. I know how much work I've put into it. I know how much work I've put into my degree. So regardless of what the results say, I am proud of where I'm at and where I'm heading. And I need to remember that if I get a bad result. So I'm just putting that out there now, that I am lucky and I am proud of where I am. So remember that. Okay, future me or past me, just keep that in mind. We're logging on now. Actually, I'll record this on here so you guys can get 2 angles at the same time. Okay, we are loading up my dissertation result. Where is it gone? Final dissertation submission point. Okay, I opened it. I'm scrolling down. I got a first! Yes! Look at that! I got a first! Okay, I got a first in my dissertation. I got a first in my dissertation. Okay, I'm gonna put that into grade guide real quick just to calculate my overall degree class. I got a first. I got a 72, so better than my grade yesterday. I'm just happy. A dissertation, a first in my dissertation, that sticks with you for life. Oh my gosh. This results is definitely better than the one I had for A-levels. yeah, so as you can tell, this is a lot better. I'm just putting that into my grade guide right now. Dissertation, thesis. Oh my gosh, it's worth 75. No, how much is it worth? Yeah, 75% weighting. Oh my gosh. Let's react to this together, shall we? So I have inputted all of my grades. So what have I achieved for my degree? I have achieved a 73, which is a first class degree. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I really did that. And this is especially special for me because, for those of you who don't know, or you guys probably saw it at the start of this video, I ended up with clearing. I ended up with absolutely no spot at a university. I ended up not getting into my firm choice, not getting into my insurance choice, so then I had to make more plans on clearing. Ended up here through clearing. So to go from having absolutely no spot at any university whatsoever to finishing with a first class degree is insane. I can't believe we got this far. I am so proud of where I am going and where I've ended up with a first class degree. Alhamdulillah. I'm just staring at it. It's just crazy. I have a first class degree. What? So yeah, that has been my live degree results day reaction. I'm glad that at least one of my results days have panned out for me. So we're 1 for 3 at the moment. And this also means that I am going to... I just realized you guys can't see it because it's coming soon. The video hasn't been released yet. So you guys don't know what I said, but I have applied to a postgraduate course and I needed a minimum of a 2-1 to get in. So I finished with a first, so I'm in. I'm starting somewhere new in September. And you guys are just gonna have to wait and see where I end up. What an adventure these last 4 years have been. Truly magical, truly special. Memories for life, friends for life, a degree for life. And I'm the reserve graduate speaker too. Did I mention that? I somehow ended up being the reserve graduate speaker. So I might be giving the graduation speech to the class of 2024, which is crazy because it's to like 2,000 people in a venue. And then however many thousands of people are watching the live stream. But yeah. That is its own mission, but that is the conclusion of my 4-year adventure at BCU. All that's left to do is see you guys at graduation. So have a great morning, evening or night and see you all there.
I got a first class degree. I got a first class degree. I got a first class in my dissertation, and across all of my final year we have 5 modules and I got 4 first and 1 2-1 and it was a 68%. I almost got straight first across my whole final year, but I got a first class in my dissertation. I got a 72 and then I got a 74 for my degree class, which is a first class degree. Oh my gosh. That also means, by process of elimination, I needed a minimum of a 2-1 to get into Warwick from medical school, and I got a first. I blew it out of the park. I just needed a 60 or above, so a 2-1 or above to get into Warwick Medical School, and I got a 72 in my dissertation and a 74 overall for my degree. Oh, Lix is there. So I'm going to medical school, I'm going to Warwick, yay!